2,
Barely
1,
getting it.
0.
Too close. I think I got everything going though. I may have to go back to the fridge here in a second. This guy plays the French. I didn't remember that. Why is my mouse moving weird? Ah. I just need to know a little theory, that's all. Just a little, not a lot. Just enough to get the move 8. Bishop takes or knight takes. Which way do I go here? Checking my broadcast, make sure everything's working okay. If I do this, he does this. This pawn's under fire. I do this. I don't remember. I think he'll take with the bishop. And then I guess I take with the queen. And now we're in this. This pawn's going to have to go there eventually. Someone's observing down here. Don't know who it is. All I know is somebody's watching. I assume he's castling that way. Come back to here, or I play here. Trying to figure out where the best square is for that piece. I really want to move it once if I can help it. And I'm wondering, I don't know why this mixer down here looks different than it did. Maybe it was an update. Later we'll do book of the week. He castled queenside. That's interesting. I didn't really expect that. The only square he'd be able to move to would be here unless he retreats. If I do that. Capture. That's a lot of simplifications. Then here, make his queen move. Then here or here. push here. He could go there. Then I'm going to have to play here. If I put it here right now, he can trade and give me an isolated pawn. It's worse than that. He can win the pawn. I either capture here and we trade to a totally symmetric position, or I play here. He goes here, I go here. That piece is lost, isn't it? So I play here. He's going to have to go like there. I have to play here. I'm almost thinking pushing is the only chance I have of winning the game. Avoiding a symmetric pawn structure. This guy's going to have a hard time. I think I might have to play this. Put it here. Also going to get messy. Play here, he plays here. Play here. He has to go back. Now if I play here, he can't grab this one, but he can grab that one. I'm going to end up with doubled F pawns is what I'm going to end up with. I play here, he takes. That means I'm going to have to play here. I got to guard that piece somehow. Maybe I play here. He plays F5 and I have to retreat it. I'm definitely getting in trouble in this game. I play here. He's going to have to go there. I retreat, he plays here. I play here. He backs up, I play here. Well, this is going to get ugly. Right now, if I play here, he retreats to there. I gotta do something with this piece. What's this pawn? I think I have to play here. I think I played the wrong move. I intended to play this one. I played the wrong move. Yeah, I did. This piece has got to move. I can't play that one now. We're going to have to do this. Why isn't my volume higher? Put it up here. What did that say? No chat. Okay. Check. King here. It's my queen off that square for a minute. Here. Here to here. I think I'd rather do it this way. Do I have any other way of generating a threat of any kind? I don't think so. And now I play this. Yeah. Check, and he's going to pick up that pawn. No, you can't pick it up. They're all guarded. What's he going to do? Go after this pawn? Pinning this to my queen. Nope, 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 nope. He's headed there. Let's see, he can counterattack somewhere. Is he going to play here? As usual, I have no time. do have these dominant rooks. Here, attack that square. That was an interesting idea. He's attacking this one. I know my coach would say, don't waste time on that move. If I play here. Okay, if I play here, he's going to play here. That I have no doubt of. That is going to lead to me playing here. Yeah. Let's do that. Excuse me. I got a minute 50. This dude's got 6.5 minutes. Play here. You can play queen here or queen here. Two people watching this game. Not much like that. If I play here, you could play here, for example. It's going to be able to guard that. Is there a threat somewhere else that I could generate? Well, one thing nice about playing here is it stops his knight from coming back out. So I think I am going to play that move. I hope I don't miss something. I can take another pawn. Take. This knight's still trapped down there in the corner. That's true. I get the pawn either way. I think I will go into this end game. For some reason I thought he couldn't do that. Is it because he can't do it? I play here. Moves the knight away. Let's see. I'm going to go here, take these squares away from his knight. And stop his battery there. The problem is I'm running out of time. I think if the pieces come off, I will have an easy win, actually. All these pawns against that knight. Wow. He gives me another pawn. this will win that pawn. He plays here. I play king up. Keeps him out of these squares. Okay, here. I win this pawn. This guy doesn't watch it. I'm going to have some mate threats before this is over. Now I just want his knight. Game over. I got a little lucky there. All right, back to the tournament. Who else is playing? Me, Turtle Tam, E.G. Hernandez. Did he do that? I play here. He plays here. He didn't do that? I play here. He plays here. Wow. It's pretty sad when you get outplayed by this guy with the slightest of edges. I love these guys. I have no idea what's going on here. 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 I mean, if I go here, he's going to play here, and he's going to ultimately force me to trade that bishop for that one. I don't want to do that. Do I play here and here? Do my usual thing on the queen side? I think I do. Stopping me from playing here, which is an illegal move. Stop this pawn from coming forward. Wow. He sacks it even. But he's got two on this one now. Right here. Meaning, I take here. I take here, he takes here. I take here, he takes here. I think I need to do this first. See what he does. Still no chap. If I play here, he plays here. here, he plays here, I'll play here, he plays here. I don't want to lose that pawn in the process. I play here. He plays here. Here. Take. I play here. He plays here. I take. He takes. I capture. I win that pawn clean. I play here. He plays here. I take. He takes. I think I can do this. That allows that. Is he going to take that with a knight? Is he going to do this? Put another one on this one. Ruh-roh. I may have to trade here. Take. 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 I don't think I played this right. Here, take, take. Followed by knight here. Or here. I don't want to do that either. Here. Here. Take, take. Here. Knight here. Maybe he doesn't go to that square. Maybe he goes back here somewhere. Like there. This is going to give me two connected passed pawns in the center of the board. Then he plays here. I play here. He attacks it. I'm going to have to take. I can't, I'm a little undeveloped to be pushing this D pawn, is what I'm thinking. But I want to push it. You know? Oh, man, is this ever scary? Yeah, I don't think that's the right thing to do, because look, take, and my knight hangs. That means I got to do this right now. Now, where does this guy go? Here? I think so. Man, those bishops are something. So you know how to use those things? Play here, I can play here. I wanted to get that diagonal too. I didn't want him playing bishop f4. That move. It's I think might have been his last move. I'm not sure. Play this. Close my eyes and play that move. We'll take the B file from him. Protected by this. No chat. Here. Don't really get him anything. I could play here to keep him out of there. I could play here. And it'd be really great to engineer that. I'll put it here. I think he'll move his queen though. I think he's gonna play here. That looks like a 1400 move. This one is queen. Oh boy. One more than Book of the Week. We are in third place. Magnus Buckler. This dude just berserked me. I played this guy before. He's going to play this or that, and I'm going to play this. Now I'm going to play here. I want to play there anyway. Maybe I need a pawn in the center. Yow! E6 is not really the center, but okay. Here. Check. Here. Take. 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 Bishop here. Traps. Puts my queen in the bad way, and I don't get the rook. Do I play here? Actually, I think I'm. All I gotta do is survive for 5 minutes. Okay, here. Let's be real chill. Let's see what he's got. play here. He pushes. I take. He takes. Here. Take. No, you'll take with the knight. I could play knight here. After all that, play here. Push. If I play here and he takes, knight takes. Or if I play here and he pushes, I got to break one place, one way or the other. I play here, take. Let's just do this and see what he does. 2 mouse slips in that game. Should have been my doom. Good game. I want to beat up his center a little if I can. After this game, we're going to have Book of the Week, I believe. Ugh. He did that? Here? This knight can't go here. I could go there. Play here. He's going to play back there. How do I get into there? Yeah, first I have to play there. I think this is my move. He's going under 4 minutes now, but he's got a good position and it's making move his queen. Here, no. Here. I need a place for that bishop to come back to. Here. Queen here doesn't look good. Although it does mess with that pawn. I want to say here maybe. That's what I thought was best. Play here and you lose your bishop. Now it's got to go somewhere. This looks like the logical square. Maybe I should have played here, here, and here. Right now I have to play this move. If I play here, go here and pin it. He's got to guard that pawn. But he could cause some problems for my knight. I play here, he plays there. I think I need to play here. I need a threat in the most serious way. Okay, I play here. That at least threatens to put a knight on that square. Not that I think that's that great, because I don't. Huh. What's there? Play this. Locks in my white squared bishop. Weakens some squares though. If I go straight back, he's going to do this. Go here. This guy's not a good piece. So you're going to go pawn grabbing in the middle of all this? I can go here. I'm actually attacking a lot of shit. Excuse me. Okay. If I play here, he plays here and attacks my queen. I take there and attack his queen. If I play here and he plays here, let's grab the piece, right? Then he grabs my piece. Right? That one's not worth getting. This one might be. We're halfway through his time. That move surprised me a little. Do I trade and move my... Oh, this guy's going to hang back here. Take, take, take. Guards this piece. He's going to put his bishop on an awfully dominant square. Okay, this guy's hanging. I got to do something about that right now. I vote here. He takes here. He's going to win a pawn. No, he's not, because I'm going to take with check. Whoa! I totally missed that. What a killer move. That's terrible. I completely missed that. Queen B is on the board. Book of the week coming right up. Oh, man, he tries me out. Uh-oh. That's pretty hairy. I can lose my queen. Let's see, if I play here, check, I move. Do I lose her anyway? If I move here, I'm definitely losing my queen, so I'm going to try that one. Probably should have given the queen up, now that I think about it. One nice thing is that piece is pinned to his king. I could sack the exchange. I play here. Does he have another check? Here. He's got that check. Okay, wait a minute. I play here. He plays here. I take it. He takes and I made it. So here, he plays check. I have to go to here. Check. Here. He will mate me. Okay. So what do? I go here. He checks. I take. He takes, and I made it. How do I get out of this? There has to be a way to get out of this. Isn't there? I'll keep that square covered. Queen here, take, take. He's going to check me right there, and I got to be ready to rock and roll by moving where? I'm going to let him have it. We'll see what he can do in a minute and a half. Notice how methodically he's playing. He got my best piece. He has captured my best piece. I don't think that was the right move. What? Can you do that? I think he might be able to do that. He's going to win. It's interesting. He made me on C7, not B7. I wonder if there was a reason. Pause. We're going to do book of, I'm going to take a short break. We're going to do book of the week. Then I'm going to come back. I'm now 10th in the tournament. Where's the team doing? We're number 5. Turtle Tim is leading the way. Hernandez is pulling up the rear with +2. We're at 14. You know, we're within striking distance of the two teams in front of us. All right, I'm going to take a short break. I'm going to come back. We're going to do book of the week. Looking around here to see where I can store my book of the week when I'm done. Interesting book coming up. Okay, I'll be right back. pawn up. Man, these positions are hard to play. They get really complicated. Why would have played that move? I think Tony needs to guard A8. Queen B. Okay, book of the week. Book of the week this week. Okay, I'm going to show you. Oh, here it is. This was book of the week once before. There's 2 books in this box. This book was book of the week before. Boris Spassky's Best Games, 1948 to 68. This is by, I pronounce it Tibor Karolyi. That's how I say it. Quality Chess, Tibor Karolyi. The Rising Star, Boris Spassky's Best Games, Volume 1. Of course, Spassky said he would never really write a book of his games. He was well known for being a little lazy. He liked playing. He didn't like, I don't think he liked studying. I don't think he liked training. I think he liked playing. And, he lost the 66 match to Petrosian. Petrosian beat Botvinnik in 63. In 66, he had to defend his title. Spassky was the challenger. And Petrosian held on. I think it was maybe 12 and a half, 11 and a half, something like that. Those matches had a lot of draws. Anyway, I say matches because Spassky came back in 69 as a challenger again, and this time he beat him, and that's how he became world champion. And then Fischer beat him in 72. But 5 weeks, Petrosian blamed Spassky's loss of the world championship match in 66 on the fact that Spassky was 5 weeks before the match, he was off playing in a tournament somewhere. So Petrosian thought he should have been training for the match. In any event, this volume ends right before he actually takes the title. So this volume will include the first match with Petrosian. I looked it up the other day. That match was earlier in the year because I was wondering, as I was looking at the second Piatigorsky Cup, Book of the Week last week, and I was wondering, did they play their world title match before or after the Piatigorsky Cup tournament? It turned out they played before. So I actually looked that up, and Spassky ended up winning the second Piatigorsky Cup, and he won that tournament. Bobby Fischer finished second. I think I talked about that last week. Yeah, I did, because I was talking about that book. Really interesting little tidbit I found out. It surprised me, was that Jacqueline Piatigorsky lived until 2012, when she died at 100. And she actually outlived Bobby Fischer. But Spassky won that thing, and then that tournament, the second Piatigorsky Cup in 66, and Petrosian, I think, was 4th in the tournament. Spassky once said of Petrosian, he ruled, but he did not reign. I took that to mean that he was world champion. He could win championship matches, but he really did, because the world champion should win every tournament that he enters. That's kind of been a classic thing that they've said, probably going way back. I know that Magnus didn't always do that, but he's been one of the modern champions who's actually, I guess, done the most to do that. This is Boris Spassky. This is Book of the Week. Boris Spassky's Best Games, Volume 2. It took a while to get this. I'm not sure if it was because of the tariffs or what the problem was. Tibor Karolyi completes a glowing tribute to the sparkling chess career and life story of Boris Spassky. This is a little bit like overdoing things to give 5 stars to a set of 3 books about Tao, but if any Best Games collection has ever deserved it, than this one has. Don't waste any time. Go to the book. These books are a trip. I mean, you know what I mean. They need to send the covers to me and let me proofread them beforehand. Anyway, this book is got 408 pages, and let's see how many games does it have in it. 147. It's got 147 games. A friend of mine told me that Spassky had played a match with Korchnoi in 2009. I hadn't even heard anything about that, but he did. I think Korchnoi actually won the match. Yeah, I just never was a Korchnoi fan, or Alekhine really. Even Botvinnik. But Korchnoi, I mean, you got to give it to the guy. He was old. He was in the 2700s. So what are you going to say? But this thing is, it's got very nice diagrams, and it's broken up year by year. Each chapter, I guess, is a new year. So, it's a nice, flexible book. You could take it somewhere and sit down and play through some of his games. Here he played Lubomir Jovovich, or whatever that guy's name is. He's still around, or he was a few years ago. Round one at Tilburg, Spassky will go on to draw with Miles in 37 moves. But, I'd say fairly well annotated, not lightly. Some text, but not a lot of text. There's some pictures here in the front of the book. Spassky always kind of mugged, too, I thought, for pictures, There's a picture of him with his child, and here he is playing tennis. And I remember reading once that he was somewhere in another country, and had his son there with him, and there were a couple other guys, and they went to lunch, and one of them said to Spassky, "Isn't it true that Viktor Korchnoi is the greatest rook and pawn in-game player in history?" And Spassky was like, no, he's not. He kind of chuckled and said, no. I mean, are you kidding me? He's Victor. Anyway, this is really nice. I've been waiting for this. It took me a year to get volume 2. I generally order from US Chess. I want to support that site. And they come in nice boxes and these nice plastic bags that you can store them in, I just liked that site, and so I waited around until this one came in. It was published by Quality Chess. But if you're interested in Boris Spassky, and I definitely am, I want to play through some of these games, maybe with a friend of mine. And I like studying the Russian chess history, I haven't studied it a lot, but I have studied it a little. So here we go. We've had 3 games. I won 2. And I am ready to play game 4. Let's see who I get paired with, or if I have to go back to the refrigerator. I'm going to say go Queen B D. Now number 11 in the tournament. I might have to play too fast for Mike again. One thing bad about this tournament is you play the same people over and over again. And Mosaic Rookie Knights has only got 3 players playing. Coffee Castle, CX Simpson, and Queen BD. We're right behind them. We have 14, they have 21. Turtle Tim has got 8 points. I've got 4. Ed Hernandez has got 2. cards here. Checkmating superhero. Yeah, those regular players must have dropped out. Those guys that I played several times that were on here. I just don't think I've played them in a month or more. It may have been after Alex King. What was his name? Something. Quit directing the tournament. He'd done it for 5 or 6 years, and he called it quits. I'm playing Queen BT. I am 19-0 against her. And having an even 20 would be nice. She usually plays some trappy, yeah, something like this. I play here, maybe. Maybe I play here. I play here, 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 here. I think I win 2 pawns, don't I? Sometimes in the opening, I'll move 2 or 3. I can win a pawn. I just miss it. My chess coach is like, why didn't you do this? You win a pawn. That is attacking my queen and the pawn, but it is not defending that piece. Near miss. That exposes this attack. Let's think about going here. Take. I'll just do this. Centralize the queen. Here. There's a trap here. No. Here. I have to guard it then like this. I capture queen here. I can't move the knight because this will hang. So I have to guard the knight, which means here. Here attacks the knight. I'll end up losing that knight for a pawn. I don't want to do that. Instead, I'm going to play here, I think. I have 2 pawns. I have a knight and a pawn. That's enough. Yeah. Now I'm not so worried about taking that e-pawn. Diana Juliet. Hi. I'm okay. I did establish a server on Discord. I'm going to have to ask my nephew. I was wondering if there was a way to... There's a way to... Here? Oh no, this piece covers that square. I think I can put a pawn there. I think I want a castle first. Yeah, I did make a Discord, but I need a server, but I need to figure out. Thanks, but I already talking to someone else about doing that. Check. Here. Somebody else has been talking to me about doing artwork for my channel. I don't know what that means. I know I'm not playing the best moves. I want to just go back here. Queen BD. I'm leery of meeting people on the internet. A couple of times I had people I've had a lot of conversations with on a chess site. I don't know. One person really got mad at me one night. I didn't say anything that should have led to that kind of anger. So I pretty much dropped out of that conversation. Boris Spassky, the mighty Boris. Man, he was a beast. A lot of people think he was weak because he lost to Fischer early on, but that dude was good. I can play here. Oh, look at this. Take, 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 check. King takes. Boop. There goes your queen. I could play here. She's probably going to do this. I could. Let's do this. These plastic bags are not super high quality, but they're better than nothing. And they're free when you buy a book. So and do that. Well, she's thinking I'm going to be putting my Boris Spassky Volume 2 back in order. Is this the one that had the other book in with it, or is that the other one? Oh yeah, the other one. The other one had the Ruler Pez book, which I think was Book of the Week once before. Pretty sure of it. I always like Spassky. I like the sense of humor. He's just a great champion. He always had an interesting take on things. Like I said, saying that Petrosian ruled, but he did not reign. I could play here, threaten that. Could play here first. Queen BT. Attacks my rook. I could play knight here with a deadly threat. I guess I'm going to have to do this first. See where that goes. I am going to have time for another game. It looks like. I mean, there's just so many. You know, you give people anonymity, they really go get heavy with criticism. You know, I had a guy. There was a guy. I think I played him once or twice on. How's he gonna stop me from? Do I have to play this or this? But I can play this right now. I had this. There was this guy on the free internet chess server, and he had it in his finger notes, is what they call them. You type finger their account. It's a Unix command, and if you said "good game" to him, like when the game finished, if you wrote whether he won or lost, if you said "good game," the guy would write in all caps the word "idiot," but he would put like capital I dot capital D dot, like that. That's how he spelled it out. It's like, what in the world is wrong with this guy? You know?
Battery 30%.
I mean, sometimes they just, they really just, it's pretty crazy how how angry and how weird. These people just wonder what kind of life would they had if they're this messed up. Queen here check. I mean, I can take his rook. I got plenty of material right now. I think maybe this check. Yeah, the guy just, he was messed up. And there was another one. This other one, one night I got it really late at night. I got into this discussion. I think I said I think I beat him, and I said I was lucky. And he said, "No, there's no luck in chess. It's it's all skill," which actually I've learned since is true. But at the time, I did not think that was true. And so anyway, we got into this big discussion. Well, discussion / argument, back and forth about what's more important. Finally, I think I said something like, "Well, okay, whatever. I'll admit to such and such or whatever." I can't remember. I said something, and the guy responded, and he said something like, "Well, if you knew my situation," some of the effect, "if you knew my situation, you would understand or something. I can't remember quite what he said, but it was, I thought, man, this guy's probably, there's just no telling. He's probably really had a hard life. And I mean, who knows how bad. So I dropped it. Then I started talking to him more friendly. He's like, hey, it's okay, man. I enjoyed talking to you and all that kind of stuff, Maybe I need to play here. Keep a pawn in the center. Why not? Is he going to play here? Uh-oh. I didn't think you'd do that. I want to put my knight here. I play here. He takes. Check. Knight out. Take. Didn't that kind of blow his center apart? I was actually talking to somebody else about all that because this person contacted me, I think on Discord. Well, this person sent me a message on here and then also said something about Discord. I play here. Is that an eternal pin? It almost is. But, I mean, that pin got me going. I having a lot of fun. I'm going to play here. I having a lot of fun. I too. Isn't that great? My chess coach is out of commission for a couple of days, so I'll have to see how he's doing. Oh. Now, do I take here? I don't know that my queen's going to be that great there. I kind of want to do it this way. Rut-row. Here. What's the score here? No, the time. So take. My king gets in trouble. Is he going to castle? Should have probably taken it. Take, push. This guy has no way to guard that thing. What? Take. Here and here. I have the lead in the end game. I didn't expect that. Play here. Take. take rook here. How does he guard the d pawn? Here? King here. Take. King. Now. Here. Here. Try to weaken that square. Check. Gotta be a little careful about getting my rook trapped up there. Here. Here. Right here, he can't let me capture. So if right here, he's got to play here. Check, and I pick it off. Four minutes till the tournament ends. Here. 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 I won't have time for all that, won't I? Here, followed by this. Oh, got it. Mouse slip. And I got a bishop hanging. Nice. I mouse slipped. Here, here. We're going to trade. That was not cool. Okay, check. Does that do anything? Take. Here, here. Rooks away, take. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Here, 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 here. I don't get there. Take, here. Okay, right now, can I do that? Take, here. I can't push because he'll queen. That means I have to play this move. Check. Think about it. If I go here, he can't develop his knight. He's going to have to walk his king over. Here. 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 Okay, he can move his knight now. Check. Put the knight here. I hate to take a draw against this guy, but I'm not sure I'm going to have... Yeah, I took a draw. I lost 8 points. I wonder if it's the same guy that did this to me last week. Is Schliemann still on? We finished 5th. I don't know, Turtle Tim. Let's see if he's... So second regardless. I think he's gone. Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting this. It's always nice when you get a little cash that you didn't expect. That was nice. Probably ought to be sending this guy a message rather than... It's kind of hard to... This guy doesn't always have his cell phone near him. I guess there's... Yeah, I was just going to ask Schliemann who the guy was because I was going to tell him the guy, a different guy last week against me. Guy was stalling. Took I don't know how long to play 3 only moves. All right. So we finished with 18. Turtle Tim did very well. He got 10 tournament points. I got 6, and E.G. Hernandez got a couple points, helped out. All right, I guess that's it for this week. It was fun. It was real. As they say, it wasn't real fun. It was all right. All right, except for the mouse slip. Enjoy your week. I'll see you next week. Goodbye.